What up, TikTok? Danny Nuggets back again with another YouTube vid. Things are moving in the NBA. We have a couple game sevens on the horizon over the weekend. And also, we have another playoff matchup that got determined Thursday night, if I remember correctly. But I'm doing my second round preview now. It is out east. It is out east. It's the 2-3 matchup. It is our defending champions, Boston Celtics, taking on the New York Knicks, the 2-3 seeds out east, like I said. And it honestly, bro, I don't want to be disrespectful to the Knicks, bro, but man, the regular season matchups is I know there's been a lot of series where you really can't glean anything from any of these matchups, but this is probably the only series where damn near the majority of these players played. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, it's looking mighty cooked for the Knicks, man. This is just a bad matchup, dude. Because offensively, these are two of the best offensive teams in the league if you go by regular season stuff. But the issue is Boston is like I said it before, a top five offense, a top five defense, and in the playoffs, I think they're like a top three offense and like a top two or three defense, bro. The Knicks, they were cool defensively, but like there are just so many weak points that Boston could take advantage of, bro. Unlike the Pistons, where I feel like the Pistons were just getting offensive rebounds. It's just like the amount of shooting that Boston has compared to like Detroit is just like night and day. I will say though, Malik Beasley going off, like the fact that, not to take anything from Malik Beasley, but like him going off, amplify that by a million with all the shooters that Boston has, man. Jason Tatum in particular has treated the Knicks like food, bro. He's putting up crazy numbers. Like in the regular season in this matchup, Tatum averaged basically 34, 7, and 7, dude, on really good efficiency. The only saving grace for the Knicks is that their most recent matchup was like the closest where they lost in OT at home, but Tatum had to put on the heroics. Him and KP had to get 30 balls. This was the start of the concern for the Celtics where Jaylen Brown missed basically the entirety of the second half or something like that, fourth quarter and overtime because of the knee issue, but he's been playing good in the playoffs. In the first round against Orlando, he's averaging like 23 and 6 on like solid efficiency. Tatum outside of like the mid game one is putting up superstar numbers, averaging 31, 11, and 5. And post that game, he's averaging like 36, 35, 11, and 7 or something stupid like that. 35, 11, and 6 post bad game one against the Magic. Also in that last game in the regular season for the Celtics, there was no Al Horford. So like they're not fully healthy because obviously there's a couple nicks and knacks with Tatum's wrist and like Brown's knee, and then like obviously Drew Holiday didn't play like the last 2 or 3 games in the Magic series. But if Drew's ready to go, it just makes the Brunson matchup much harder. If there's any hope, and this sounds mad disrespectful, also I don't want this to be the case because I would like both teams to be fully healthy. But if the Knicks have any hope, they kind of need a hope that like what's his face that Drew Holiday's like hamstring isn't like 100% or like he's like it's a nagging injury, but like outside of that, bro, it's honestly Boston in 5, Boston in 6, fam, at the most. Because like the only reason I say 6 is because of the most recent matchup. The previous 3 matchups that the Knicks and Celtics have, it's literally belt to ass, bro. It was really, really crazy what the Celtics did to them. Like Brunson's a weak point defensively, Cat's a weak point defensively, and as a result of that, I just trust Boston. So much experience, like they're so hard to guard with their 5-out offense, their drive and kick game, and they are capable of stopping the Knicks. Like the only way I see a path for the Knicks winning is that like both Brunson and Cat have to like play amazing, and like OG and Mikhail have to be elite defensively, and Josh Hart, and I just don't see it happening. Plus the lack of depth too between both these teams, like Horford off the bench, like Hauser, Pritchard, while the Knicks, like it's Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson, and then there's like a major drop off. So like that's why it's Boston in 5 or 6, man. They're a pretty amazing team, bro, and this is just a bad matchup for the Knicks. Comment down below if you agree with me, disagree with me. Do you think the Knicks can change something of this matchup, or do you think Boston is going to another ECF? Subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Follow me at Danny Nuggets. And as always, guys, have a good one. Peace.